Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis. Today, we are going to be talking about Jigstack as we do move further and further up on the price chart. So we're going to be talking about it. We're going to be addressing some things as well and really talk about what could be happening very soon for Jigstack. So with that being said, let's just analyze real quick the overall market. So we do see that the market is up about 2.19%, up to about a $2.27 trillion market cap. We do see Bitcoin creeping over $50,000, pretty much ranging to its 50.3K zone. We do see Ethereum almost hitting 4K. Like I said, if we could hit 4K and break over it, that we could have a very, very great weekend. Now, most altcoins are performing very well as well. For an example, XRP is doing very good. We do see Solana still making moves to almost $150, which is absolutely crazy to even look at because it has been up about 65% on the 7-day span and about 12.5% on the 24-hour. Now, the interesting thing about what is happening with all these altcoins is that this is honestly just the beginning of what's to actually come, because Bitcoin hasn't even broken key significant levels yet, and we are still ranging to have a massive bull run. So what does that mean for something like Jigstack, right? Because I've been talking about Jigstack since May, pretty much. It did have that token unlock that pushed the price significantly lower. Now, in regards to that, I don't know why this has taken so long to load. But in regards to Jigstack's overall token unlock, basically it allowed us to have a nice buy-in zone. For example, the all-time high is showing on here about 22 cents. It is a little bit different on Jigstack's website for the all-time high. It's about roughly 19 cents. But still, we do see that this had pretty much dropped all the way to ground floor levels below a cent. Now, it's all good if you guys bought a little bit higher. I told you guys, buy the dip when we do get it. Because I even bought back here, right? I bought at like 7.5 cents. That was like my one major buy. I'll be completely honest with you. I was down significantly on that purchase. I still am. But the good thing is that I bought significantly even lower. I bought at like 0.0035 to 0.004. And I had huge buy-ins at that point. So at our current levels, which we roughly hit almost 3 cents just yesterday, or actually almost today, I'm in very good standing for my buy-ins. Now, for anybody who wants to buy in, I still think that this is a still, pretty good entry point down here because, we're still at like ground floor levels pretty much. Now, in regards to, what is a safe entry point, because right now, as you guys see, we pretty much launched in terms of price action. So, a good entry point, it's hard to say. We're going to analyze that on the graph, and I'm going to tell you guys where we could pretty much get a good buy-in. I'm just going to say right now, though, we are extremely early still on Jigstack with it's less than 10,000 holders right now. It's sitting at about 9,883 holders. And this has rose significantly just in 2 days, or just in 1 day actually. We went up over 100 holders, which I know is not a lot. I totally get it. But even if you look at the 3-month span, you could see that, even back in June, there was pretty much, 9,200 holders. And now look at this. I mean, this is a massive inflow of people who are holding. And we actually see that the stack addresses by balance actually increased a lot. So a lot of people are accumulating. Here is the top addresses as well. I know a lot of people are concerned with the supply and stuff like that, or the tokenomics, but tokenomics look great for this project. I've already addressed that. Now, in regards to where could we go, right? So I'm always looking at this. So this is the path to alt season. This is the money flows and all that kind of stuff. Jigstack is doing incredibly well right now. It is sitting about almost at 3 cents. And I don't even think that it is yet to really launch. The reason why I say that, right, I think it's only starting, is because even phase 1, right, where money's flowing into Bitcoin, then we see that, money starts flowing into Ethereum. Ethereum is outperforming Bitcoin, and we hear talks of the flippening, which I've actually made a video on just about like 3-4 days ago, which we have been seeing a lot of articles coming out with Ethereum possibly flipping Bitcoin. Now we do see money flowing into large cap gems. And the thing about that is that Jigstack is not a large cap gem. We are sitting at a fully diluted, going off of the 3 billion total supply, at about 75 million. Now, I do believe that our total, or our circulating supply currently is about 1.6 billion. Now, roughly at about 2.5 cents. That would be currently, 1 second, let me do the math, about 40 million. So I do think that realistically speaking, we are still a very minimal asset in terms of our small cap. So I do think that Jigstack has the potential to really do a massive run this bull run to its all-time high plus. Now, again, that's probably going to be happening down here in phase 4, so pretty much nearing the end of fall into the winter, so probably around like November to maybe even the end of December would be really good for Jigstack. Now, where could we go? A lot of people are analyzing this. For example, we do see Stack should pick up, and by the end of the current crypto bull cycle, it could easily do $1 to $6. Now, I'm just going to say right now, do not feed into hopium. Just take profits along the way. But I do think that $1 to $6 is absolutely life-changing for a lot of individuals out there. And I do think that this would be absolutely massive if this actually happened. But who knows? I mean, I think that this would be great. And I do think that it does have the power to do that, because even sitting at about $1, just taking the total supply, it's only sitting at about $3 billion for the total market cap. At $6, we're sitting at about 18 billion. So that's still nothing in my opinion. Especially, even if we look here, right? And so this actually looks a little bit more logical. This is talking about pretty much nearing the end of October. Will be roughly about over 6 cents. I think that this is, a pretty good chart overall in terms of where we could actually go. And I think that it is more realistic. But I do think that we retest the all-time high at some point in time. Now, in regards to that, you could also stake your Jigstack, very easily on StackBank. I mean, Ethereum fees are very high right now. And I do understand a lot of the people's concerns on staking is that the APY is so low compared to most projects, but I don't think people realize the reason why this APY is so low is because there's not too many transactions actually flowing over Jigstack. But when we're talking about the gallery, right? We're talking about the gallery being launched very soon. So this is actually going to be incredible once it does get launched. I know that we were expecting it to launch on August 31st, but they are more so focusing on security and safety right now. So they are looking into actually getting this up and running. Now we do see that they've received 50 plus artist requests, and we are currently selecting the first round. In the coming weeks, the gallery will showcase a very well-known artist as he launches his first limited edition NFT collection. All artists in the first round will receive an email in the next few days. They will be able to mint and sell their NFTs via auction. Be sure to tag us and include the gallery. So honestly, I think that this is going to be very good for us, especially considering the fact that I've been talking about NFTs for a very long time, and I've been talking about how the NFT market is growing extremely well. Even for an example, I even said, from 2021 or 2020, the end of quarter 4 for 2020 into the first quarter of 2021, it grew like 2,100%. And we did see that even OpenSea did about $3 billion in revenue in just August alone. So NFTs are going to be huge, and I do think that that will boost the APY. Not only that, but all the fees, 20% goes back to anybody who is staking, so you'll earn a lot more. You'll also earn Jigstack, which is more of a utility-based token. It's not for monetary value. But also, in regards to the gallery, 80% of those fees are burned. So Jigstack is going to have a little bit less supply, and it is going to be one of those assets that a lot of the value is going to be locked in place. For an example, nearly 1 billion is staked right now. 621 million is staked. So a lot of, the supply is locked away in staking. So this is going to be one of those high demand, low supply assets, and I do think that that will really launch the price. And who knows? I mean, do I think that we could see $1? I think that it is, possible, but I'm more so ranging on about 50 cents to 75 cents this bull run. I think $1 plus will happen most likely next bull run, but who knows? I'd love to be proven wrong. I'd love it. So in response to that, let's move on. So obviously Jigstack also launched their new website. Looks incredible. I think that visually it's very nice. It's very easy to pretty much go through. They are fixing a few things, but we also see Santa that is going to be launching as well. This is actually going to be a gifting platform. I think that this is going to be awesome as well. You can pretty much gift it to anybody by email address, so it is going to be, allowing a lot more people to adopt into crypto. I think that's cool. We also see the wallet. This is going to be for storing, sending, and receiving cryptocurrencies and NFTs with full control over them. I think that this is very cool as well. And then we also have ETHLink, which is a decentralized affiliate marketing solution. Again, affiliate marketing is a huge demand right now. It is also a huge market as well. People are actually making a living off of just affiliate marketing, so I think that this is also very cool to see. Now, again, there's a lot of utility behind Jigstack, and here's what I was talking about the buyback and burn. Stack is a governance token and a vehicle to bring revenue to all token holders. So in regards to that, there will be a 20% burn rate on all fees, and then also we do see the distribution of 80%. So I was actually wrong. It was actually 20% and 80%. So that's actually still very good. So 80% will be distributed to Stack holders, and then also there will be a 20% burn rate, which is very, very good. Now, obviously, they are still, updating this website. They're changing a few things. So the total token supply is not on here, but I do think that it was roughly about 1.6 billion. Now, in regards to this, let's actually look here and let's see what a good entry point is. Now, just to let you guys know, we have been ranging on this overall 2-cent support zone. Now, I think that this is actually a little bit lower, though. Realistically speaking, I think that this could actually range on this level here, which is roughly about 2 cents to 3 overall. But yeah, I mean, we've been breaking out significantly above support. We've retested a little bit. We actually retested 2 cents exact. So 2 cents is actually a strong support zone as well. And we could actually see that even going back to, where is it? May 22nd. So we have been ranging on this nice support zone. We've actually broken out significantly above this resistance point here as well, but we couldn't hold above it. So we most likely will range around here, kind of have that nice little sideways trading. But for the most part, things are looking good on the chart for a major breakout. And like I said, I think that we could get to the all-time high at some point in time. And even like I said on the Stack Bank, this is showing a little bit different of an all-time high. For an example, we could go to the 1 year and kind of look at the all-time high. It's actually sitting right here at about 19.32. So roughly it was almost 20 cents. So even 20 cents from our current levels is pretty much a 10x, which I think is incredible to really see. Now, I do think that we will range a little bit higher than that. I do think that price discovery will be great. I do think that we still need some more CEX listings, to be completely honest with you guys, for more volume to flow in. But we do see there is a lot of buys in here. There's somebody buying, 74,000, 20,000, 600,000. Like, this is for Ethereum, a buy, which is at about almost 2.5 cents, which is incredible to see. And there's a lot. I mean, even if I go up here to pretty much see who's actually buying. So we actually do see some selling going on. This is actually 29 Ethereum selling. But we also see, again, 29 Ethereum buying. So this is sort of manipulation from bots. A lot of this is some bot trading here. But, things look good for accumulation. I'm still going to be holding strong. I'm not going to think about selling at this current position at all. I'm waiting for a much higher price point because I do think that we are slow building. A lot of live projects are coming out. I do think that it is only a matter of time before we do get a major CEX listing as well, which would also provide a lot of volume. And as you guys see, we are on the top 7 gainers. We've gained significantly on the 30-day at about 264%, which is absolutely massive. If you guys did buy in when I told you guys to buy in at roughly about, under a cent, that would have been great for you guys. I know a lot of people who did. And then we also see here daily gainers list on today. We do see Stack up 70% on the on the 24-hour span, which is incredible to see. So I think Stack is making its path. I think that it has a long journey ahead of it, and I do think that this is only the beginning, and there is a lot more live projects to come out. So if you guys were looking for an entry, definitely look for something around that 2-cent zone. But yeah, I think that this is a very good project to be in long term, and I most likely will be holding this throughout the even bear cycle and staking it. Now, obviously, it doesn't mean that I'm not going to be selling it and rebuying some to pretty much accumulate even more, but it is what it is. I think that this project is going to be huge, and it's one of those projects that I do think long-term is a very good hold. So with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on. If you guys want more free content, you guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. I hope that you all have a beautiful day or a beautiful night, wherever you guys know in this beautiful world. This has been Nick. Peace out, guys.